Hello there, everybody. It is me, Christy, and welcome to Saint Maker, a horror visual novel developed by Yangyang Mobile. If that name sounds familiar, because it actually might. They've made plenty of visual novels in the past, Perfect Gold. They made another one, but I didn't play that one. But they also made one of my favorite horror visual novels, The Letter, and I played that a while back, and I really enjoyed it. And Yang Yang was kind enough to send me a key for this game, so thank you, Yang Yang, for doing that. Now, I am very excited. I'm not excited to press new game because I remember when I played The Letter, because it's an animated background, it's most definitely going to move, because when I pressed new game on The Letter, it did exactly that. Something popped up on screen, so... Alright, well, I ain't paying for that.
Somewhere in the forest is a stream.
Oh yeah, okay. So if I played the demo for this a little while back. You can check that out somewhere on my channel. I'm going to assume that the demo is going to cover up to the nightmare sequence, which was about like maybe 30-ish minutes in. For me, it was like an hour, I think, because I was talking to stream chat the entire time. But we don't have stream chat here. You just have me rambling, so it's probably going to be like 50 minutes, all right? Anyways, I'm not going to be able to do much talking because it's already narrated, so they're just taking my job.
Maybe a flower bed and a grove full of old trees, like the ones in storybooks. Fairies darting in and out of knotholes.
I don't like that stepping.
Focus, Holly.
Here's my thing. So we're playing as Holly, who is getting dropped off at this convent, for whatever reason, this religious covenant. It seems to be hinted at that she has an overbearing religious mother, and her mother most likely drove her to come here because she believes probably Holly is like a demon or something that needs to be repaired. I have many opinions on religion, but my thing is, why is she in the middle of a forest? Why is she in the middle of a forest, you know? Like, they couldn't, like, actually drive her there to the place, because if I remember correctly, I think there was a dirt path. I could be wrong. I have terrible memory. But why is she walking? They just dropped her off in the middle of the woods. They're like, hope you get there. Say hi to Jesus if you don't. I don't know.
Get your head out of the clouds. I'm not here for that. This isn't some storybook. Fairies, they aren't real. It's like what Mom always said.
What did Mom always say?
There are only angels and demons.
And you can tell by the ellipses right there that she thinks she's a demon. So, okay, there isn't a dirt path. Is the background different? I don't remember what the background was previously. It may maybe just be like, it may be a Mandela effect I'm having right now. But I thought it was different. But either way, the art so far in this game looks absolutely phenomenal. Yang Yang does always a fantastic job with art and sound design, in my opinion. As a game developer, especially like sound design is very important when you're doing like very static games, like visual novels. You need like something to amplify the game a little bit, to bring more life to it, to bring more life to your characters, to bring more life to your environments and all that stuff. And especially in horror, sound design is critical. People rely too much on high-pitched jump scares. I'm not saying that we're not going to get high-pitched jump scares here, because we did have a couple of jump scares in The Letter. But what made The Letter so good is, like, for the most part, it was the tension and the sound design that built up that the unease in the player. And so far, the sound design and what I remember for the demo is really good. It's like the little steps, the knocking. I feel like it adds so much life. I'm sorry if I'm rambling. I'm as a visual novel developer and a game developer and narrative designer, I wear many hats. It's just these kind of things you have to think about, you know. I didn't really have many sound effects in my first fully released game, Loving You Fully. And I learned just how important sound effects are. and like they're kind of like you can get them for free. So like why not? You can get a lot of them for free. There's like a bunch of like free sound packs, and then there's like websites. Zapspot is what I go to because I don't go to freesound.org because it's kind of a little iffy if the actual sound effects there are uploaded by the actual creators of those said sound effects, but who knows. Anyways, you guys are here for that. Anyways, let's see. Door's open.
Hello?
Oh, the creak. Yo, I'm about to give this game a 10 out of 10 for just the door creak alone. Maybe the whole thing got canceled. Oh, you wish, girl. You freaking wish. That'd be nice. I'll have the whole place to myself. I wouldn't want to have a whole place like this to myself. Even though I'm agnostic and even with my religious viewpoints, taking those, not accounting for those, I don't think I would like to be in like a massive place that's one full of dust, and a lot of angel statues. I'm not scared of mannequins, but I just feel like being in such a big place with this kind of decor would just make me feel a little uneasy. You know what I'm saying? Heh. All the mysterious adventures I could get into. Alone in an abandoned convent. No parents. No adults. Just me. Is that... Oh, that must be them. Well, so much for that fantasy. And then you hear the chorus. Okay. See, here's what I mean. This place is dirty. For like cobwebs. Look at that book over there on the side. Whoever was reading that book did not take care of it because the pages kind of all over the place. It's so dusty in here. Why would you want to be here alone? You're definitely gonna get like murdered by like Scissor Man or something. I've been on like a clock tower kick. I absolutely I love the first clock tower, like the original clock tower where you play as just only Jennifer. Clock tower, the next clock tower for that one was released actually in the States. It's alright. Then whatever they did after that, I have no fucking clue. I don't know. They got so far off the rails. Like they jumped the shark with that, with those later entries after Clock Tower 2, which is Clock Tower 1 in the States. I don't know what was going on. It's coming from further in.
Hello?
I feel like I'm just gonna get chased. But they did tell me there's no quick time events in this game, so we're not going to get chased, but even then, I don't know. I feel like we're gonna have a chase sequence where Holly's just running, and I'm gonna have to make certain choices or something, where she's just gonna run and hope to God she gets through it. I don't know if I'm able to guide her. Oh, I probably shouldn't disturb them. I'm waiting for like one day this is like a nightmare sequence because I'm predicting it. That they all turn around like necks crack and shit. Oh, that's the bitch on the title screen with her lopsided head, like baby whatever. Baby got a lopsided ass head. Got fell. I heard that some nuns spend their entire lives singing prayers. Prayers for God, prayers for the world. Well, those prayers ain't doing too much now, are they? Because this world is very fucked up. For the sinners.
Though, sounds like it'd get boring after a while.
What did you say? That's when they heard that.
It does. A little
Oh.
bit. But, well, it's for a good cause. Our order's sacred mission and all that.
Oh, I remember her. Oh, yeah, you. I don't know who you are, though.
Shush, lower your voice. It's ill manners to disturb prayer.
It's coming back to me. You know, I'm gonna save it for later.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna wait till we meet the next character. That's what I'm gonna bring up my there, just in case you didn't watch the demo. Where the hell did she come from? Okay, just chill out, Holly. It's just a nun.
Is everything all right? You were talking to yourself.
Was I?
I didn't notice.
It's all right. I do that too.
I don't like how that's italicized and she emphasized that. Like, oh.
This place has a very special air to it. It's hard not to get caught up in my own thoughts sometimes.
Yeah. I gotta say, this place, it's bigger than I expected.
But yeah, no, you want this place to yourself, don't you, right? Yeah? Yeah?
Oh yes, used to get lost all the time. I still do, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, when all the halls look this dirty, I would also just mistaken everything. Like, I don't know where I'm going. Everything looks the fucking same. If they clean up this place a little bit, put some paintings. I don't know, maybe switch out that glass for some nice stained glass, colorful glass, to, like, distinguish the different hallways, the different rooms, everything. This place, one, would be less confusing, but two, be a lot better to live in. It would have a lot more, it would be a lot more cheerful, you know? Add a lot of life to it.
And here I am, chattering away again.
Like, look,
How
right
can
over
I
here
help
in the
you?
corner, there's like clearly like a frame that where a painting's supposed to be, but there isn't. They do not maintenance. What upkeep? Who is she?
I'm here
I'm
for
just
the
friends with the rats.
recollection?
That's who I know.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, you're looking for our dearest and most admirable Mother Superior. Down the hallway, third room to the left. Probably in the middle of one of her stunning lectures.
I see. Thank you very much. And, sorry again for disturbing you.
Oh, please. I'm here to help. By all means, feel free to disturb me anytime.
Okay.
She is so cheerful. Like, that's nice, but she's a little too cheerful for my liking. What the heck?
They're getting younger every year.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. It's always good to start early. Anyway,
That's
I hope
adding
you
a
enjoy
little
your
bit to
stay
my
here.
theory. Why would she point out they're getting younger every year, even though she's young? Like, at least she looks young. So why would she say that, you know? Or is she just saying that because I guess the people who come to this recollection, whatever, I guess they're supposed to be more adults, but now because the way the world is, like, everything's a problem, especially with the youth, so we gotta send them for just being themselves. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I have many opinions.
Yeah.
Because
Sure.
if you ask me, Holly
Thank
Holly
you.
just seems, she just, like, from what I learned from the demo, she seems like a wonderful person. I don't know why she's here. I don't know why we have to, like, send her here, try to change her, whatever. I don't know. I'm 15. I'm not that young. Girl, that is young. Maybe it was that stupid little scream I made. Nice job, Holly. Looking real composed back there. Oh, look at this! The state of this place, bro. The state. What? This is so disgusting. So many books everywhere. And there's pages on the floor. Where's the janitor?
Huh?
You're clearly not getting taxed, so like you can use that money to pay for a janitor. Oh, I know this is different. This is different. This is a completely different statue from the demo. Okay. Whoa, looks like looks like someone's been trying to put it back together. Piece by piece. Cause it was like I think the statue that was in the demo more resembled the nun statue that's on the title screen. Yeah, she didn't have like a red garb, whatever the nuns wear, dress. I don't know what's like the actual name for it is called. And she did not have a sword, oh no, that's not a sword, that's a cross. Oh, maybe it could be a sword. Maybe the I don't know, the ends are very pointed. I don't know. And she didn't have a skull, and she didn't have the oh god, I played Binding of Isaac, and I can't remember the headpiece that she's wearing. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. But you know what I mean. It's the one that that Jesus wears when he gets put on the cross. That one, like the wooden twig branch thing, bobble. I'm sorry. I really went to church for McDonald's when I was young, and then I just became completely disinterested after that. Must have taken a lot of work, though. Still doesn't look right.
Careful, plaster's still fresh on that one. Just one touch can bend the whole thing out of shape.
Oh, I like how she's worried about the statue, but she's not worried about, well, the mess. Okay, so here's my theory that I wanted to say earlier, but I didn't want to say it. I think the person that we just ran into in the hallway, the much younger girl with the brunette, I think she's a younger version of her. Now, why she appeared in the first place? Why is there a younger version of her running around? I have no clue. But the things leading me up to that fact is like similar hairstyle. They have a sort of similar accent. That's what I could hear. That's what when I listened to the young woman, I was like, well, for some reason she sounds like the older lady, like the mother, or the sister, whatever you call her, and the fact that we didn't hear her coming, she just seemingly appeared out of nowhere. That's usually a sign of like supernatural stuff happening, or from the get-go. So if it's like something supernatural play, that would be the explanation for why this woman's younger version appeared. And I also feel like she would have been more specific with who she was talking to with hallways. Like, oh yeah, mother's teaching a fantastic lecture. She would have been like more specific of who this person was rather than just saying mother, especially to a newcomer like Holly. It's like Holly doesn't know who that is. And it's also the fact that she said she was teaching a lecture, but in this room, in this climate, no, she ain't teaching shit.
Our most venerable
it's
founder
clear that
was particularly fond of this one, Saint Rita of Cassia. Are you familiar?
So it'd be it would make sense for like why a younger version of whoever it is, or why I think it is her, to say, oh yeah, go to the lecture, because she's in the past. And clearly we're in the present where lectures are seemingly not happening. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes some sense. I hope you understand why I think that woman is a young version of... I honestly forgot this woman's name, so... But yeah, anyways. No, I'm not familiar, by the way. Born 1381. Died in 1457. Patron saint of lost and impossible causes.
Yes, a bit.
Yeah, she knows more than me.
At the age of 12, she married into an abusive family.
12? What in the polygamy?
Regrettably, her two sons grew up to take after their father.
How old is she?
Violent, vengeful. And so she prayed to God to save their souls.
Okay, that is so fucked up. She was 12, and she got married and married to like most likely a much older man. She just got married in general. It's just very fucking weird. And and then she had 2 children. I'm assuming she had those 2 children shortly after getting married. And I don't even. If so, very fucked up. But I don't know. Like, I don't know the person. I don't know the figure they're talking about. But that's just kind of like, after watching some documentaries and reports on like stuff like that, it's just that's how it usually goes down. It's like the young wife has to bear children shortly after getting married to her very shitty, disgusting old man of a husband.
And so God answered. They died of disease soon after.
Oh, thanks. I don't think that's what she wanted.
A harsh lesson, but an important one to take to heart. God works in mysterious ways. Even death can sometimes be a mercy.
I guess when we want to like reform them, because weren't they like still relatively young? Is my thing enough to like try to break them from break the cycle that they were gonna be into. Like they were learning it, but like if they were still young enough, I feel like you could have like done something like to stray them off that path and put on a much better path to be way better people than be a carbon copy of their horrible father. I just don't,
see.
I don't know.
But enough of that. You've yet to introduce yourself.
Oh, hello there. I'm Holly Beltran.
Oh, yes, Miss Holly. I've been expecting you, though I don't recall receiving you.
Huh? Oh, I'm so sorry. I knocked, but no one came.
Yeah, if only this place had a doorbell.
And so you chose to trespass instead?
What did you want me to do, bro? No, like, you shouldn't have been waiting outside for my arrival, at least. Like, somebody should have been waiting outside. Or, honestly, y'all should install a doorbell in this place. Make it easy, so if somebody arrives and they hit that doorbell, be like, someone's here.
What? No, I didn't mean to. I was just...
Give whatever name you want to your sin, Miss Holly. It is still a sin.
I think it's a sin to make me wait out there. Wasting my precious time.
Your bags. Kindly lay them down.
My bags?
Oh, you'd be surprised the things that we find. Cigarettes, contraceptives, pornography. Can you imagine bringing such things into the house of God? Astounding.
Yeah, I mean, I don't smoke, like, anything at all. But, like, and the smell is god-awful, like, ugh. So, like, I don't like being around that sort of stuff. But contraceptives and pornography? What's wrong with you? I remember saying this back in the demo. Like, the contraceptives are very important. And pornography, if people want to indulge in that, who gives a shit? It's not none of your concern.
That's horrible.
I don't think it's horrible. I should have covered it. Or at least kept it in a hidden pocket. Not that my bag has any.
Well, what do we have here?
I knew it. Oh, she found my anime porn. Oh, damn. Why'd I even bring that stupid thing?
Kylie Taylor, the sorceress of Witchwood.
It's like really, that's such a pretty cover.
That's just something I'm reading.
Oh, yes. Well, it is always good to read.
Yes, I just started reading, actually. Again, in fact, with my Kindle. I also have, like, a ton of books up there as well. But I just started getting back into reading with my Kindle, and I love it so much. I love reading. I mean, I read visual novels, so, like, obviously I do, but it's just nice to get back into actual reading after school has literally killed my love for reading for so long.
I myself simply love books. Books can enrich. They can teach.
Some can, some don't.
But when observing a work, never forget to take spirituality into account, especially when it comes to material written for young, impressionable minds.
Oh boy, she's about to be like, oh yeah, you know, we should ban that witch book. Put on with, Mouse, the Fault in Our Stars, whatever the John Green book got banned. All these other books that talk about sexuality, that talk about loss, talk about all these things to highlight the issues in our world or the past issues and stuff like that. Don't put them on the ban list. And fun books with witches. No, not in this church. Yep, man.
And there it was, cradled just beneath the canopy of elder trees, candlelight pouring from the notched windows, and the sound of laughter echoing from within. This was her new home. It was here that she would learn magic. Magic. Such an innocent-sounding word.
Because it is.
But, dear child, there are no greys when it comes to witchcraft. All of it.
Thank God she didn't live in like the Salem times where like if you looked at somebody weird, you were like viewed as a witch.
A proper child of God would know this.
It's
Fucking proper, God. Give me a break, lady. Proper? How about like being a decent person? How about that's being a proper child of God in my opinion. Just being a decent person, not hurting anybody. And like that's it. I don't know. That's just me, y'all. That's just me. All right, calm down. You can do this. You've always been good at this. Tell her what she wants here. Play dumb Holly works all the time. Interesting. I'm not sure. So, I know this. I don't remember what. Yangyang told me. I know it doesn't have any QTEs. They did not know if they had multiple endings, but because there's choices, I'm going to assume there's some scene variations and that there will be multiple endings. So, we'll see how this goes. I think I'm a people I kind of like to please people, even when I'm put in situations like this. Rather than try to like make the situation worse, I'm just gonna tell the person exactly what they want to hear, just to get it done and over with. So I'm gonna tell this old bag what she wants to hear.
You're absolutely right. I noticed something was off as soon as I started reading it.
And still you kept it.
Stubbornness on my part. I spent a good chunk of my allowance on it, so I was hoping I could return it. But even so, I really should be more mindful when it comes to these things. I realize I'm not making a very good first impression. I've been looking forward to this for weeks. I guess I've been so excited that I've just been all over the place lately. Moving forward, I'll try my best to improve. I'm sorry.
Oh, improvement. There you go. That is one thing that we, the Sisters of Saint Idalora, hold very dear.
I mean, I love improvement too. That's how we become better people. But the question is, what areas are you looking to seek improvement of?
For Saint Rita's children, death was their only salvation. But for those willing to fix themselves, well, you'll find that this convent is the perfect place for spiritual rebirth. Here, you can be anyone you want to be.
Well, apparently, but you can't be gay. You can't like books about witchcraft and witches. You can't have pornography. You can't have cigarettes. You can't have really anything. You can't really be yourself. You can't be the person you want to be because you have to be morphed into this picture-perfect child of God, which is probably the exact opposite of who Holly is as a person. Like, I don't know. Anyone I want to be.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, just don't be yourself, girl. That's the only
great.
person you can't be.
I'd like that.
Well, now that we've settled that, let's start things off the right way. I am Sister Adira, and I will be in charge of your spiritual formation for the next few weeks.
It's very nice to meet you, Sister Adira.
There, that wasn't so hard now, was it? And as for your book, I think it's best that I keep it.
But
she can't just take it. Okay. Just let it go. Don't let her take it. She can't. I wonder how this might play into the ending. Here's the thing. It's very much clear that I don't think we'll ever get the book back, but I think that what the point of this choice is, like, are you just gonna be just like, okay, let it go, or at least try to put up a fight for something that you hold dear, even though you know you won't get it back. And I'm going to say, don't let her take it. She can't.
wait, please.
Yes?
Yes, she can. Of course she can. There's no use arguing. Better just let the whole thing go.
It's nothing. Never mind.
Miss Holly, I take it you're an avid reader.
Oh, she's about to give me the dictionary or something.
Yes, ma'am.
Then that also means you enjoy writing, yes?
Yes, I guess.
At least I didn't bring any of my fanfics. Oh, what kind of fanfics you reading, girl? I fancy myself a fluff reader insert pieces. I love those. Especially with the Nami Kento because Jujutsu Kaisen brought me so much pain with Shibuya. So that's my therapy. That's my form of therapy. That's my form of self-care is to read X-reader fluff fanfics with Nanami Kento and pretend Shibuya never happened. She'd have a field day with those.
Oh, wait here for just a moment.
I think I also read ones of Doctor Strange. Honestly, I read with all my husbandos because they're married to me.
This should suit you just fine.
Not pray with style. Yeah, there's prayers at the end of every page.
A journal. Time has a funny way of muddling memory. It helps to have an anchor. That way we can always look back and see the old with new, fresh eyes. This next week will be integral to your spiritual formation. It would be best to keep a record of your thoughts. As we've discussed, not all stories are worth reading. But if you keep your heart open, there's definitely a story for you here. A story of your own personal journey with God. Can I trust you to do that?
Yes, ma'am. And thank you.
Sister Adira. Please call me Sister Adira. For our time together, I'd like to think of us as family.
Oh no, girl. Family. Like I needed more of that.
Now, come this way. I'll show you to your room.
Yes, ma'am. Sister Adira.
Not that smile, by the way. What the fuck is that grin? Kylie Taylor and the Sorceress of Witchwood. Notes all over the margins. Letter on the first page, pink ink, strawberry scent. Limited edition cover, signed. I've never seen it again. Oh, well, that's what you think, but we're gonna go on a heist to steal that thing back. God damn it. It's fine, Holly. Relax. This is for the best. You're not here for that. You're here to be better. You're fine, girl. God. I wish I could just hug her. I want to hug her. I feel so bad for her. I feel like this is like why a lot of people have issues with religion, because you have these just overbearing people who just like, oh, you're doing this and that, you're a terrible person, you're gonna go to hell, all this stuff, you need to be reformed or some way, when they're just like normal people. They're just perfectly fine as they are. I don't know. Hi, Gabriella.
Oh, Gabriella. This is Holly. She will also be joining us for the recollection.
Hey there. Just call me Gabby.
Gabriella is your God-given name. It's a name you were born with. And I happen to think
bad
it's
with
quite
nicknames?
lovely.
Are they
Be
also just
proud of
terrible?
it. Abbreviations
sinful?
tend to only confuse.
Not really. Gabby's a lot shorter.
Right. No nicknames allowed. That's news to me.
And I hope it's news you take to heart. We do, after all, have rules here, Miss Gabriella.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Sure.
Rules against nicknames? What the hell? Oh boy. Well, we're off to a good start. Okay, just do what you do best, Holly. You know the drill. Let them know how excited you are to be here.
Hey, I just wanted to say that I'm very excited to spend the week with you guys. Gabriella, I can already tell that we're going to be great friends.
Oh. Holly's like that one person like a Disney movie who meets like the goth chick or whatever, and that goth chick's like, ugh, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
And Sister Adira, I'm already looking forward to all the great lessons you'll be teaching us.
Rest assured, you are in capable hands.
Wonderful. So,
Wonderful.
are we the first ones
Girl
to
sounded
arrive?
like she had a gun pointer
To think that I
pointed
was
to her
worried
head
I
when
might
she
have
said
been
that.
late.
As of now, Miss Holly, we are complete. The recollection will
Just two
start
people?
first thing in...
Wait, seriously? There's only 2 of us.
Yes. Sadly, as of late, attendance has been quite low.
Can't imagine why.
Nope. There she goes again. Is she for real? Like real subtle, girl.
Oh, I think you know the answer, Gabriella. Distractions. So many distractions we're letting into our lives. And even in these trying times, we still take for granted God's loving grace. You two, however, are very fortunate that your parents were responsible enough to take an
so
active role
fortunate.
in your formation.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
That's true, Sister Adira. I believe these few weeks will be an enlightening experience
Oh
for
yeah,
all of us.
it's good. I don't know about enlightening, but it's certainly going to be an experience, Holly.
Well, I'm so glad to hear that,
Damn, girl,
child.
why you giving me that stink eye? Listen, I'm just trying to say in the sister's good graces over here. I don't actually mean any of the shit I'm spewing.
Recollections like
Damn, she acting
these
like I
are
kicked
a
her puppy
very
or something. The
special
fuck?
opportunity. And
Girl,
I hope
I
that
love animals.
both
I would
of
never do
you
such a
will
thing.
be wise enough to seize
So
it.
stop looking at me like that.
Yeah, I'm already feeling God's almighty wisdom.
Jesus, say that a bit louder, why don't you?
I will give you the rest of the day to settle in. We shall start first thing tomorrow. But until then, I urge you both to take in the silence this place has to offer. Reflect.
She sure is something. But maybe we just got off on the wrong foot. Like it or not, we're roommates now. They're only just roommates. I should probably say something to her. Though it doesn't look like we have much in common.
What's up? You're staring.
Oh, sorry. I was just wondering.
Okay, Holly, here goes. Just play it cool. She's got cute bracelets. Talk about that. Maybe try asking her about the place. I'm gonna ask her about her I'm going to ask her about her bracelets.
So, those are some cute bracelets you got there.
Look, let's just cut to the chase. What are you here for exactly?
Whoa, hold up there. Why is this sounding like prison talk?
Excuse me? What do you mean?
This isn't exactly a prime summer destination. Dingy convent up in the mountains, prayer sessions every other hour, Bible readings, character building lectures. Pretty sure they'll even have us do chores and stuff. You don't really go here unless, you know, you're one of those types.
Oh, I see.
I just realized I've been saying convent wrong the entire time. I was saying covenant. Whoops. Well, I might not like it here, but I needed this. Time away from home, away from my parents. They worry. I mean, of course they worry. After everything that's happened. I mean, true, it's not exactly my idea of fun. But once it's all done, I can come back to my mom with a big smile on my face. Tell her that I'm better. Tell her that everything's okay. I'll go back to being the perfect little angel she expects me to be. Yeah, that's the plan.
Hello? You okay?
No. I need therapy.
Oh, yeah. Sorry,
Never mind, it's fine. You don't have to answer.
No. You see,
It's not something I want to talk about. I should probably say that. But does that come up as rude? Just tell her the truth. I think she would appreciate the truth more than a lie. No, that's stupid. Where would I even begin? I should just make something up.
I see. Well, in that case, I don't think we have much to talk about.
Wait, what?
Let me spell it out for you. I don't want to be here. And if you're thinking that by the end of this we'll be braiding each other's hair and talking about boys and, I don't know, having Bible study sessions together or whatever, you're mistaken.
Oh. All right.
Glad we got that out of the way. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got stuff to unpack.
How long have you been here? You haven't unpacked yet? The hell is her deal? I'm just trying to make things work. Well, I guess this is my bed for the next few days. I should start unpacking too. By the way, unpacking is a very good game if you haven't played unpacking. Love it. It's so good. You really should. It's wishlisted on Steam or purchased wherever else it's available for purchase. I don't know. Not the nicest looking place. Yeah, the dirty hallways and the really messy lecture room didn't tell you that. Didn't give you the vibe that, hey, maybe this isn't like a clean place. Because look at how is this nightstand still standing? It has so many cracks in it. But maybe if I fix it up a bit, oh girl, you're gonna break everything. Stop. Anyone who says I can fix it, girl, you ain't Bob the Builder. You can't fix shit. No, you can't. Oh, there you go. Oh, the picture. Holly, somebody else. I think that's her sister, and then her two parents who are conveniently covered by the light, by the little gloss. There we go, looking better already. A little corner to call my own. Been a while since I've shared a room with someone. It's been even longer since I've slept in a room that wasn't my own. It all feels so familiar. Maybe a bit too familiar. Oh, there you go. She can't think about her sister. So sad. Yeah, I think that's better for now. What else do I have here? A story of my own, huh? Hopes and wishes, huh? I really wish I had my book. It would be nice getting lost in the pages. The turn of a spell key, a heartfelt secret, and a little push. That's all it takes to get to the mysterious world of Witchwood. Just what the hell are you writing? This is a prayer journal, Holly. The demo didn't have this choice in it. Also, I'm realizing I'm not going in order. I'm just going 1, 4, 7. Going down from up to down. I feel like both these kind of mean the same thing. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his tail. If he howls, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. This is a prayer journal, Holly. That's right. This won't do it all. I'm supposed to be talking to God. Focus. Maybe God wants to be part of your book club and wants to know about the Witch of Witchwood. Who knows? He might actually be a fan. To my dearest Heavenly Father. Well, here I am. I wonder what we'll be up to tomorrow. Well, whatever it is, I'm sure you'll be with me every step of the way. We started off a bit rough, but I'm optimistic for the journey ahead. Amen.
Good night.
Good night, girl. It's still fucking bright out. It's like 1 o'clock. What do you mean, good night? Oh, achievement unlocked. Your new home. I don't like that. I don't like that achievement, by the way. Let me lower my webcam just a tad. Okay. Because I'm always, like, leaning forward. What the fuck?
Psst. Hey, Holly.
Oh, what the hell was that?
Huh?
Satan taking a shit? I don't know. What was that?
can't sleep.
Oh, I'm so scared, actually. 'Cause I don't know, because they're changing things from the demo. Are we gonna see continuation of this scene?
That's not my problem.
I can fix that. Behold my special move!
Damn, girl, you being loud as hell.
Huh?
Oh,
Whoa! Yana!
Liana.
Okay,
I don't
I'm
the
up.
music that's playing. It's pulling at my heartstrings.
Haha! Mission
Beautiful
accomplished.
nostalgia. It's like I think it's like actually the first track we've heard besides like ambience and all that stuff. And it's like reminiscent, like, and it's like a lot. It's like so uplifting. It's nice. It's sweet. Ah, so good.
Ugh, Yana. Huh? What's that you got there?
Just a book. Want to
Oh,
see
so
it?
is she wearing like that to bed? Whatever, she has like a jacket wrapped around her waist. She's sleeping like that in bed. I don't know why. No wonder why she can't sleep. She's uncomfortable as hell.
Oh, wow. I don't remember Mom buying this.
Cause she
She
didn't.
didn't. No, he lent it to me. Pretty cool, huh?
No, we ain't getting this book back.
See? Her name's Kylie.
Oh, I've been calling her a
Strong
witch.
and
I've been
brave,
calling her a witch.
Just like
Oops.
someone else I know.
Huh? You really think so?
Nah, just trying to get on your good side.
Right.
Oh, but here's the coolest part. She's a witch.
What? Liana, you know how Mom gets. Remember what happened when you brought home that toy devilly...
Dragon. It was a dragon. It's not my fault Mom wasn't listening.
And she's still not going to listen if she finds something like this. Look, Liana, you need to stop getting yourself in trouble.
Don't worry so much. I'll just hide it in a place she'll never find.
Where?
Just give it back as soon as you can.
Well, about that, you see, I was, thinking maybe we could read it together, just like how we used to.
Really?
Yeah, but if you don't want to...
No, it's... Okay, sure, we can read it. But only because the cover looks cool.
It's always
Come on
the
over
cover
here.
that sucks people in. I mean, I love me a good cover.
Okay, here we go. The Whispering Forest. The sky was a muddy brown. As brown and muddy as the grounds around St. Mary's orphanage. Despite this,
Not St. Mary.
Kylie was determined to give her little sister Farley the best birthday ever.
Oh, Kylie has a sister? Is that her picture? I like her. She's mine. I'm doing her voice.
It makes you wonder how old Liana and Holly were at this time. Because Holly's like 15 present time. Maybe like 12, 13, maybe even 14. And it's just... If you think about it, is it kind of like they're acting like children? Like they are still kids, but they're so excited to read a book together, and like doing voices and all that stuff, kind of like how like, little kids would when they read. And maybe it's just me looking too far into it, but as a writer, gotta tout that again. Like, it just gives me the vibe, like, of their robbed childhood because their mother would never let them indulge in what children would indulge at their age. And now they have to sneak these things in because they're, like, older and a little bit more, much smarter about it. They have to do these things, and now they're living out what they couldn't when they were a little bit younger. And that's... Well, this is a nice moment. It just kind of makes you think, like, wow, it's kind of sad if you think about it.
You don't even know her yet.
Doesn't matter. I got this feeling.
Oh, God.
Mom, Holly, hide the book.
Oh, shit!
Shh, quiet. Just stay still.
Yeah, what the fuck? She's Satan? Shit.
I can't breathe. Holly.
Oh god, her eyes. Oh, I don't like how her sprite like dissolved right there, like the little bits of her sprite. Oh, here we go, and I'm both having a panic attack from Liana to Holly now. Can't move. Oh no. I can't move. Sleep paralysis, girl. It's a bitch. It's okay. This is fine. Given that the dog's on fire energy, this is fine. I'm just stuck in between sleeping and I hate that. I hate that. When I was stuck in between that, I could not move and I couldn't breathe. I thought I was going to literally die in my sleep. In between sleeping and waking up, just breathe, Holly. Breathe. Damn, what the fuck? Who did that? And then the statues move. That sound. Relax. It's just singing. Just prayers. Sounds kinda nice, right? Like a lullaby. Just close your eyes and go back to sleep, Holly. Just relax. It's like distorted singing, though. You're just hearing things. Girl button. Oh. Oh. In the demo, we saw a continuation of that. Now playing as his sister Adira. Interesting. There it is, the first rays of morning light. Breathe deep, take it in. Another day, another brilliant gift from God. Another gift, another opportunity to serve. Oh, what the hell? I'm quite pleased with it, though it still wouldn't be enough for her. Who's her? Cracks still need to be filled. Blemishes need to be sanded. And of course, a new coat of paint. But for now, well, there are more important matters. I must not be distracted. Oh, dearest Heavenly Father, you visited me in your dreams last night. Don't worry, I remember. In my hands you put a chisel, and the other, the Holy Bible, their use perfectly clear. I'll be confused as hell, like, what do you want me to do with a chisel? Once again, we now host young and impressionable guests on these sacred grounds. It has been a while. I am a bit nervous. I only ask that you give me the strength to be a worthy mentor in the coming days. May your teachings guide my words, that I may impart wisdom. And may your hands guide mine, as I form these young girls to be the woman you want them to be.
Amen.
I'm just waiting for like God to descend and be like, I don't want any of this. Just let them live. If they ain't doing nothing bad, like hurting people, just let them live, okay? Let them read their storybooks and stuff like that. Best get ready. We've got a busy day ahead of us after all. Interesting that we switched perspectives to Adira. What are we going to see? I thought that the us playing as Adira would last a little bit long, but now we're back to Holly having her panic attack.
Liana?
Huh? Who?
Oh. Who? I love Gabby. Who?
Oh, sorry. It's nothing.
We've got 30 minutes. Let's get ready.
I
Wouldn't want to be late now,
I
would
would
we?
I would be still asleep. I wouldn't give a shit. I'm sorry. I'm just a tired person.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
As I just finished saying that, I had to hold back a yawn. No white walls, no flowery curtains, no mom, no Liana. You're not home. Get a grip, Holly. New place, new day, new you. You've got this. Remember, No distractions.
Lovely morning, Sister Adira.
Why, yes, a lovely morning indeed. If you were here just a bit earlier, you would have caught the sun shining right through that window.
Okay.
Amazing, the little things you notice when you take the time to stop and listen. And that's why we're here, isn't it?
I mean, yes, it's the little things in life really do make it a lot better. But, I don't think that's why I'm here.
Yep, sure is.
50 years ago, our founder, Saint Idalora, built this convent in order to train young girls such as yourselves to be proper ladies. Ladies worthy of becoming saints. During her time,
I guess you can say she was a saint
all
maker.
over the convent. Oh,
Yeah,
and
that
the
one, yeah.
statues,
Yeah,
with
hope
her
you did.
skilled hands in the right light.
If you didn't find that
they
funny,
look
well,
so real.
yeah, it's all right.
Then, of course, the girls, like scared little lambs, they arrived, sick and broken.
Oh, these adjectives, sick and broken.
But Mother Idalora, oh, she healed them. She fixed them. They all emerged as lovely little angels.
I don't like the usage of the verb fixed. Okay. There's no fixing that needs to be done. I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but like there's no fixing that needs to be done to Gabby. Holly, probably any of the previous people who were here. There was just man, people are crazy. Lovely little angels. Mom would call us that all the time. Ooh, I almost bit my tongue. In front of her friends.
In the coming days, I'd like you to think of me as a
in
mother.
private, she probably called you like a spawn of Satan or something. After all, she has to keep up appearances.
Whether it be concern or confession, you may come to me.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll consider it.
Thank you, sister. That's a very kind gesture.
Now, before we start, here's a quick schedule of the recollection.
Damn, what the hell? Huh? It's all just her.
Yes? Any questions?
Opening remarks, facing sin, moving on from our past or shortcomings, rosary and prayer, finding Mary amidst the chaos of current times, defining women, embracing the natural role. Girl, it is 2023. Are we still really into gender roles? Come on. Gender is just... who gives a shit? Rosary and prayer, confession, covering the cracks, the road to saintly perfection.
None. This all looks really exciting.
Where's the pizza party?
It is. Most of
I
your
see-
time
I
will
see we have
consist of
no
silent
time to eat.
recollection and prayer
What do you
sessions.
expect me to eat? Like little bits of bread and wine?
But, as I've said before, aside from reflection, we shall also task you with action.
What type of action we talking about?
Like a hammer to glass. Whew.
Simple tasks. Cooking, cleaning. This
Man,
convent doesn't maintain
I
itself,
ain't your
you know.
maid, girl. Well, yeah, clearly it doesn't maintain itself. I could tell.
And I expect you to attend to it with the utmost care. This is a holy place, after all. Newly inducted nuns have done similar things in the past. If any of you find yourself hearing the call, well,
Yeah,
think
well,
of this as a great
I'm gonna
training
have to
opportunity.
send that call to voicemail.
No promises.
You could have just nodded your head.
I expect none. But you may be surprised. The call finds us at the strangest of times, in the strangest of places.
I have heard that. That is true, I guess.
Now, to start off, let's have a bit of an exercise now, shall we?
Oh,
I'd
God.
like to show you something. Lovely, isn't she? Wholesome, pure, chaste.
She looking like
the
a me
face
right
of a
about now. Just
saint
need to
if I
put
ever
like
saw one.
the Squidward nose, the little dots fries, and like the thin ass lips, and she'll be a me.
There's no second guessing, no desperate search for her place in the world. She is content.
Well, I don't
know
know if
that
she's
she
content.
is
She doesn't have a
exactly where
face. Like,
God
so I can't
wants her
really
to
see
be.
how she's feeling.
However, sadly, this is not always the case. The world is moving so fast these days. People coming up with all sorts of answers to their problems. So many opportunities are now open to bright young women such as yourselves. You can be anything. Scientists, lawyers, businesswomen, physicians, even artists.
Okay.
And they're all wrapped up so nicely in narratives of fulfillment and prestige. And at times they can sound so appealing. But us women, we should not let ourselves get
So
distracted.
hold up, huh? You don't
from
want me to
what
have a good career? You don't want me to be able to live life? You don't want me to be able to, like, take care of myself and my family? What, huh? I feel like I should have a very successful career in whatever field I decide to go into. And I should be able to, I should be able to take care of myself. So you telling me, you know what? Being a scientist? Psh, science? Who believes in science? Probably what she's about to say next. Because she's already on some bullshit. Business? Climbing the corporate ladder as a female? Or non-gender conforming person? In a male-dominated industry? Forget about that. Forget about her. That, no. Physicians, doctors? You could just pray the illness away for $9.99 a month.
God and family.
Oh. I have opinions on both.
Holly, please come over here.
Yeah, sure.
Now, I want you to write down all the things that might be stopping you from being a proper child of God.
Oh, God, girl. Good God, girl, get a grip. What do you mean? Well, this should be easy. Time to put all those Christian life education classes to good use. Well, she was just talking about the temptations of modern society. Was she not? So I feel like she'd be much more appreciative of that. I don't want to talk about that.
Well, the way I see it, with all the progress we've made as a society, we failed to take our faith into consideration. As such, we're surrounded by so many distractions that tempt us.
Yes, it's quite clear that you've been paying attention, Miss Beltran. But we're here to talk about you. What are the things that hinder you from becoming a child of God?
Me? There's nothing. I'm perfectly fine. Yeah, there you go. That's the attitude you need to have. Oh, that stuff last year. She was 14, so when that happened, most likely with the incident with her sister. Okay. So I was right with my age, with my like guess of like between being 12 or 14 or whatever. Anyways, I'm already over it.
Well,
I feel like it's very personal. What's the stuff that Mom always complains about? Maybe talk about those? Reproductive health? Party culture? American celebrities? I feel like, it would be party culture, the last one, which... Oof, that last one is very topical. Oh, God. Let's see if they're actually going to go into it.
well, there's all the stuff about reproductive
Miss Beltran, I recall confiscating a particular book from you the other day.
Oh,
That. Of course she'd bring that up.
well, that stuff, it really isn't a big deal or anything. I'm sure there are other things.
Because it isn't a big deal. It's not a deal at all.
Oftentimes, I find it best that we start with the small things. But if you want, perhaps we can talk about other things. Your family life, perhaps?
Again, I feel like this is just very personal for the first day, first activity, especially. My family life. Maybe you should talk about it. Let's not. Okay. I am very much for talking about your problems. I don't think she will, though, if I pick it, but we're going to see. No. We don't talk about that.
Is everything all right, Holly?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Let's stick to the small things.
Good. I'd also urge you to examine any other pieces of literature that you might be reading. There is a special place in hell for people who lure children to sin, and all in the guise of fanciful tales and happy endings.
Oh my god, let writers and authors, let them be. They're just making good stories to tell to people. My gosh. Hell. It's always hell, isn't it? I just want to read my stories.
Jeez, chill out. It's just a book.
Where's Gabby? Like, I wish Gabby would manifest in real life and just tell the people, like, oh, we gotta ban this book, we gotta ban this book. She'd be like, y'all, it's just a fucking book.
Just a book?
It is! It's just a book!
So is the Bible. And yet, such a book has built cathedrals, formed nations, saved souls. In the wrong hands, don't you think the opposite is also possible?
Look, I really don't see the problem here. Kylie's a good witch. Kindness and friendship are what
Oh,
are
she
saving the
loved the book! She likes the book! She read it! That's so sweet!
day. In the end, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah. Just, what is she doing? This isn't an argument you're going to win.
You're simplifying the matter, Gabriella. These things, these stories, I know it all must seem harmless at first. It's all just make-believe after all. Brightly colored spells and magical creatures. They make it so easy to get caught up in the fantasy.
But fantasy is a wonderful genre. You can do so much with it. Your imagination runs wild with fantasy.
But
What's so bad about imagination?
These are all subtle seductions.
Seductions.
They
Listen,
distract.
Kylie Taylor ain't whispering nothing in nobody's ear. Like, hey, you know what you should do? Witchcraft. She ain't whispering nothing.
And that, at its core, these spells and rituals and familiars, it all leads back to the occult.
I've known people who are like goth and stuff like that, who are into these things, but they weren't bad people. They weren't hurting anybody. You know, like
We've all strayed so far.
straight far from what, bro?
In the Old Testament,
born-ass
people
life?
like Kylie would have been
A
stoned to
born-ass
death.
judgmental life. There you go. Gotta add another one to it. Add another word to it. A descriptor. She would have been stoned to death. That's... Yeah, well...
Miss Rivera, why don't you give this activity a try?
Can't think of anything.
Is that so? Do you think your life is perfect, Miss Rivera?
No, of course not. We're all far from perfect here.
Snaps. I can't snap, but I'm doing like a little snapping gesture. Exactly. We're not perfect human beings. Nobody is ever going to be perfect.
But my mind's just drawing blanks right now.
Then perhaps I can be of help. More often than not, I find that the biggest obstacle young girls like you often face
Where's she
lies
going
in
with
the
this?
environment you place yourself in.
What?
I see.
Where's she going with this?
Let's reflect on your friends. Have they been a positive influence?
Yeah, they have. Helped me through pretty tough times.
Your mother has told me a different story.
What?
Really, no.
Is she really going to bring that up?
Yes, sneaking out to these social gatherings, coming home late at night, surrounding yourself with the wrong sort of people.
The wrong sort?
Please understand, it's not entirely your fault. I was young once. I know how it's like. You're at a very sensitive age, and it's at this time that young girls are met with a whole new world of temptations.
Yeah, whatever. Look, just drop it.
It is easy to mistake desire for love, but true love...
I knew it. She was gay.
True love can only occur between a chaste man and a chaste woman.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. She was gay.
Alright, stop.
Gabriella, running away will only serve to worsen
Damn, let her
your
be gay.
struggle.
Let her be gay. Damn, what the fuck?
If you would simply be honest.
Oh,
Only you can help yourself, Miss Rivera.
what does she have to help
am
with?
merely
What is she?
a
What
witness.
like? If she's gay, she's gay. There's nothing wrong with being gay. Damn, there's nothing wrong with being at like a member of the LGBTQIA plus community. There's nothing wrong with it. She's making such a big deal out of it. I just don't get it. I don't fucking get it. If you know, I feel like God wouldn't be saying these things. Like, hey, if you're gay, you're gay. Who gives a shit? Good job. Have fun. Be happy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, and you have people like this who be like, oh, God will send you that. You'll be sent to hell because you're gay. No, you won't. If hell is only for like people who committed who've hurt others in life. Oh, that shit. That's my personal belief. And I think that's true. You're not going to go to hell for being who you are, you know? Just wild stuff. Wild stuff.
The scars you have are far worse. You can't see them, but they dig deep. Deep at your soul.
My God, I feel like if I was surrounded by people like this, if I had parents like this, because my parents are not religious by any means. If I had parents like this who were like just telling me that I'm like the worst, like a demon, a spawn, I'm like a mistake, I'm a sinful person, I would be so fucking depressed.
Miss Beltran, I would like your opinion.
Wow.
Have I done something wrong?
Yes.
Do I upset you?
Well, you're kind of like poaching, you know, like you're poking and prodding. It's the first activity and all that stuff. You're not handling anything with grace, and you're making Gabby feel like you're making Gabby upset. Like she knows that there's nothing wrong with her, yet you're trying to convince her that there's something wrong with her when it clearly isn't. There's not. She's a perfectly fine woman, you know. Why me? Oh, great. I should just say something, anything to just stop this. Well, Adira didn't have to be so pushy. That's what I truly think. No, that's not going to work. It'll just make her mad. Raised voices shouting, then a whole new set of rules to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yes?
I just thought of another thing to write down. TV, it distracts me all the time. My grades aren't as high as they could be, but if I just cut down on my TV time, I know I can focus.
It takes real courage to improve yourself. And right now, Miss Holly here is being very brave. And I know you can be brave as well, Gabriella.
Damn, if I was Gabby, I would punch the shit out of this woman.
Whatever. I'm done here.
But I'm very interested to see what, like, Adira's side of things, because we had her perspective for sure, for like a minute. Like, so I wonder if we're going to see something twisted on her end or something. I'm curious to why we got her perspective. And if her outlook on, damn, she fucking stomping, bitch. You're gonna bust a hole in the ground, in the floor. So I wonder if, like, her point of view of everything is going to change. Adira's point of view, and this whole thing is gonna change as things start to get a lot darker and more sinister.
Miss Beltran, I'd like you to open your prayer book, page 32, Psalm 103, verse 10. Please say a prayer for Miss Gabriella, that she will allow herself to be healed by God's loving grace.
Damn. I really hope you do change, lady, because right now I just want to right there in the face. Boo!
Afterwards, you may have a short break. We'll start again once I ring the bell.
Bell.
Yes, sister.
Well, here we go again. Was a little bit of a piece too much to ask for? I guess it was. Oh shit, girl, jump scare the shit out of me. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna end this part of Saint Maker here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content. I hope I don't upload too much, but I'm very active on Twitter, and I make my own games, so feel free to check out those in the description below. Until next time, guys, I am Christy, and keep a smile on that face, okay? Bye!